In this video, we'll be discussing the SAS function Intck, which is a nifty little function that allows you to measure time duration as it pertains to two SAS variables. So I've already gone ahead and imported some data, and that data is named dates. So let's take a look at the dates data frame. So as you can see, the dates data frame contains two variables, date A and date B. Now, both of these variables are date 9 variables. So what we're interested in is we're interested in assessing the time duration between date A and date B, or for more pragmatic purposes, we're interested in measuring elapsed time, which is probably what you'll be utilizing this function for as it relates to your research. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is the basic functionality of Intck, spelled I-N-T-C-K, not I-N-T-I-C-K, I-N-T-C-K. So it's Intck, open parentheses, the measured duration, and then the first variable, and then the second variable. So we need to use a data step to accomplish this. So what we're telling SAS to do is we're saying, SAS, go to data frame dates located in our work library, create a new variable, date day, by utilizing the Intck function. We want to measure days as it relates to date A and date B. So we want to know how many days exist between date A to date B. For this variable here, date week, we want to know how many weeks between date A and date B, how many months between the date of date A and date B, how many years, and how many quarters. So in each instance, we're creating a new variable in our dates data frame, and the new variable will hold the information which is created through the utilization of the Intck function. So let's go ahead and run this code here. Blue means that we have successful submission of our code. So let's go ahead and review the data. So as you can see here, dates day is indicating that 1,501 days differentiate A to B. Now, if it were B to A, this value actually would be negative. It'd be negative dates because it's from this date to this date. If it's from February 14th, 2029 to January 5th, 2025, well, then we're going back in time. So then this value would be negative. And that would be the case for every instance. This is the number of weeks which elapsed, the number of months, the number of years, which is easy to check, and the number of quarters. And each one of these variables is numeric type best 12. Now, something that's very important to understand as it relates to utilizing the Intck function is that Intck only returns integers, meaning that if there were a week and a half which separated date A from date B, it would round down. You would only see 1 for 1 week, not 1.5 for 1.5 weeks. And the same is also applicable to months, years, and quarters, and days as well. So if it were a half day or a half a month or a half of year or a half of quarter, it would return an integer value rounded down. And that is further explained in this comment here. So that is it for Intck, which measures time duration between one variable and the other. And remember, it will return a positive value if the first value of the function occurred prior to the second. However, if a later date occurred and the second value occurred prior, it will actually return negative values because we'll be going back in time. So that is it for this Intck video. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe, and best of luck in utilizing the Intck functionality for your research purposes. Take care.